Zoo time! What's up, everybody? We are back with Planet Zoo Console Edition. It's been about a month or so, as is tradition, because it's time for another DLC release. Last time we took a look at the Arctic and Conservation packs, and I have been playing franchise mode a little bit off stream. I actually made like a whole small zoo, and I was trying to show you guys that, but the game will not let me load in and out of it. So it's stuck forever, which has been an issue for like 4 months that Frontier's never fixed. I just wanted to talk about that for 1 second. I'm not upset at all, I promise. But this game might be playable today because there is, of course, the release of Australia and South America bundle. This is a big one. I feel like this is kind of the big finale of Planet Zoo Console Edition. There might be another pack or two after this. I know there's still like Oceania and something else, but I'm not sure if Barnyard's ever coming to console, or like that finale, the thing with the mount, what is it, mountains or whatever, with the Palace Cat on PC. I don't know if that stuff is coming here. I assume it will, but it might be a while. But today we're going to take a look at some of the new animals and building pieces for Australia and the South America bundle. Let's load into Sandbox. Exclamation point zoo if you want to see what animals are available. And then you just pick the DLC and you'll see. Okay, so first of all, let's take a look at this over here. See, we're going to start building Australia to the left and South America to the right. I've already placed a pre-built Jaguar Sanctuary thing. And we'll throw in the jaguar there, because that's an animal. And then I already have the exhibit here, which is in the Australian pack bundle. And look at the decorations here for this. We got kangaroos and dingoes, oh my. So yeah, these each DLC comes with special theme stuff and building pieces, and you can see some of them are really cool. There's a keeper hut. I mean, I'm gonna need to place down this stuff anyway, so you guys will get to see it later on, but pretty colorful. A lot of bamboo being used in both packs, interestingly enough. This is South American Quarantine. The problem with the South American buildings is they all kind of have the same roof. So that's a little bit weird. Like, they all are doing the triangular hut style of building instead of the temples, because there's like these crazy temples, if I can show you guys here, that are super cool. Is this all new? What is all this? Why is this stuff here if it's not under the theme? Australian nature scene. There you go. There's at least one new type of tree. There's a nature scene for that. And then look at this temple. It's a little one, but there's like full on, should be blueprints for this stuff by default, right? Do. I mean, look, this is neat. It's just like a little thing you can walk through. There's one like that. You can make like a Mayan stacked thing. I mean, that with the Indonesian stuff, you could mix that together. So, yeah, there's some buildings and we'll just start taking a look at the animals. So I do want to start with the exhibit animal for Australia, which is the eastern blue-tongued lizard. Send to zoo. Click on this. Click here. And you need lower humidity. Probably press play, that would help. Some hiding places, a basking lamp, and a fallen tree. Let's take a look at you guys. You're hiding already. Yeah, it's a blue-tongued lizard. And this one's underneath the tree. These obviously get their name from their blue tongue, but we're going to learn all about each animal in this bundle today. The eastern blue-tongued lizard, or skink, is a species of reptile that lives in the woodland, scrubland, and semi-desert areas of Australia. They are broad and squat animals with triangular head and thick tail. It has various color morphs, but typically is tan, beige, and black scales arranged in a striped pattern. As the name suggests, it has a bright blue tongue. Adults are between 18 inches and 24 inches in length. Interestingly enough, I think this is one of the shortest descriptions of an animal. There's not a whole lot of information about it at all. It's in least concern, so it's not like an endangered species. It's just a really cool pick. When you think Australia, you probably think blue-tongued skink. And there's its habitat. Temperature between 77 and 95, humidity between 50 and 60. It has to be in an exhibit. Every DLC usually has one exhibit species. Only like to be in groups of 1 to 2. They're poly, and they are solitary animals that only interact to mate or fight over mates, and that's about it. But they live up to 12 years long, so yep, they'll hang out, and some people are gonna come in here and check them out. So let's go to the first animal. Let's just build a like barrier for it. See, the problem with the first animal is we don't know anything about it, so I don't know if this is going to be the proper structure, like the height. It's not something that can climb. It's the dingo ate me baby. Yes, the bloody dingo. We're gonna go check out the dingo. We're just gonna make a quick little habitat for the dingo. I'm assuming they need a lot of space, but really, again, no clue. Probably should have read the description or Zoopedia for them first. But that's alright. We'll get all this right here to be glass. And our first door will be well, you know what? I want to kind of make a... We can redo this in a second. I think we got some new paths with this DLC as well. Let's do habitat gate, pathing, Because I know I'm gonna have to add a keeper hut and probably a vet or something. I don't think this big path doesn't need to go out too far. I hate that it restricts the barriers. It's weird coming back to this game sometimes because you're like, oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's the issue with it. It does have still some problems. But for the most part, I mean, we're here because we enjoy building and we like zoos. Big zoo guy. We like zoos. Let's get, before we add the dingo, we need to feed the dingo. The keeper hut. Okay. And research center. We'll go over here. This allows us to learn about them, but I don't need that in Sandbox, do I? Yeah, we need to. I like the fact that it's blue. I want to see that it's blue, and then we'll get the staff room back here. I really like the feeling of this staff room, that it's like a cabin or something that somebody would live in. I think that's actually really cool. Love it. It's super busy. There's like a lot going on with it, which is great. And I want to see the dingo. Dingo, dingo. And while they get over here, I probably have to make a work zone, don't I? Actually, I have to like play the game, kind of. I'm just gonna call this one Olsey. Aussie, Aussie, oi, oi, oi. Firm. And then we'll wait for the dingoes. Probably should have done this earlier, but that's alright. That's right. Conservation. And education. Okay, they're coming in the boxes, so I'm excited. The dingoes! They are doggies. They are wild doggies. Oh, wait! Why is she white? Oh! I didn't even notice. She's got special fur. Yeah, she's just got white sandy fur. That's super cool, dude. Oh, we're so lucky to see this. I don't know if this is this a rare morph? Or did I get lucky, or is that just a common color for dingoes? Well, let's learn about the dingo, I guess. The Canis lupus dingo is vulnerable with an unknown population in the wild, and the dingo is a large species of canid that lives throughout Australia with sandy-colored fur, a white underside, and pointed ears with a long, blunt snout. The dingo is skinny in appearance, averaging between 20 inches and 24 inches in height, measuring from 3 to 4.5 or 4.9 feet long. They weigh between 30 and 41 pounds, with males being slightly larger than females. They are opportunistic predators, but can also be scavengers, resulting in a varied diet of mammals, birds, reptiles, carrion, fruit, and vegetables. Dingoes are listed as vulnerable, mainly due to the fact that their gene pool is becoming diluted through interbreeding with domestic dogs. They are also treated as pests throughout much of Australia and are likely to be killed by farmers protecting their livestock. As a result, the species is protected in some national parks and nature reserve, but otherwise are often subject to control. Oops. Sorry, I pressed the wrong button. There's a cameo by the dromedary camel there. So they need 1,100 meters, which is not fairly large, but that's per one adult. With a temperature going up to 109, which is pretty much the max in the game. So they like the heat, obviously. It seems like they have a wide range of biomes for the region of Oceania/Australia. So that's great for a habitat build, because then you can use nature and rocks and stuff from all those different biomes. And it looks like they need to be in a group of 2 to 12 with even numbers of male to female, which I feel is pretty rare for most animals. Usually it's like a patriarchy or a matrimony or whatever you call it, where it's like a dominant male to a bunch of smaller females, or the other way around. Or like a very specific number. So I like that this is evened out. I mean, there's going to be an alpha, which is fine. But yeah, they're gregarious. They're confident around people. And they live up to 18 years, which is quite a long time. But they're like dogs. They're like doggos. They're like big doggos. And they like short grass and dirt. And sand. And sand. Well, let's come get some sand over here. I don't know if there's shelters for the Australian theming stuff. Not sure. Let's see. Oh, there is. Well, that's South American. Hold on. You didn't give me an Australian... What is this? Australian shelter. I don't know if that's large enough for the 3 dingoes, but it'll have to do for now. I'm assuming they like the medium bedding. They're not large animals, right? Oh, I'd like to see them like compared next to a like the size of a hyena or something, because I feel like these are definitely smaller, and they're kind of similar to that other canine, not the maned wolf, but what's the other one that I like that I always forget what it is. Anyway. They're gonna need some food. Can fix their terrain and stuff in a second. And probably some water over here. And put some water by the shelter. Let's see. Is there any new toys or anything? There's a line feeder. Okay. 121 for toys. What is this? This is new. The tug rope. This is a new one. So they did get a new toy. Is it just they just play tug of war with it? That might be fun. Come on, doggos. Let's get to playing. Yeah, we'll be checking out all the animals. There's a lot of animals in the bundle, so I don't want to rush through and miss any cool animations or something, but we need some soil here. Do. Yeah, they really don't like the long grass.
Get up, man.
A dingo ate my baby. Are you playing with the tug rope? Oh, look at him go. Look at him go. Arr. That's cute. He's a furious little one, huh? New animations, new animals, very exciting. And just to get an idea of what they like. Take these themes off. Let's snap this. Show appropriate plants, please. Yeah, there's some new Australian plants. Like these big fan palms. I don't think they added like a whole lot, but there's a few new stuff. A few new things. A little bit of shelter, maybe. Desert Bloodwood. Yeah, these are new. And then these ghost gum trees, which have like the nature blueprint or whatever. This is all new, right here. We only want daytime, game, so I can see the animals. There we go. So they did, yeah, they live in the desert pretty much. So they would like the either the regular desert rock or the red desert rock. And I think the red kind of gives it a cool vibe look to everything. do 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 do. Okay, so I'm assuming they can jump. Yeah, a little bit. I didn't even see like what their barrier requirement was. Grade 2, 4.5 feet, so we're fine here. Let's turn this on. Dingo. And it just seemed like, I guess, population fragmentation would be an issue for them a little bit, but not really. They didn't seem super affected by that. The next animal we're going to check out is a big one for Australia, right? A big one for Australia. This is kind of an exciting animal, I would say. When you think Australia, this has to be like in the top 2 animals that you picture in your head. I don't think they're going to need much land. In fact, I'm kind of surprised that this is a habitat species because they spend a lot of their time, most of it, in trees. That's right, it's the koala. The koala is next. Do do do. Edit. Click here. Animals. KO. Koala. Send them there. And name this one so we have it on the list. And I need, what, a vet? Is that what the next requirement here is? Australian vet surge. Where the heck are my koalas? They're still in the box. You gotta unbox them. If they have a special conservation thing, I'll just snap it to that over there. Oh my god, they're so tiny! Ah, look at those ears, dude. Kind of on top of each other right now. Look at them! They're cute! I can't wait to see baby koalas. I can't wait. Wow. Vulnerable. Population in the wild is about 80,000 before 2019 fire season. Yeah, that's kind of sad that so many were lost in the wildfires in Australia. The Queensland koala is an arboreal marsupial that lives in the eucalyptus forests of eastern Australia. I feel like this might actually be the first true arboreal species in the game. And that's why I was like, why is this a habitat animal if they're just going to be in the tree all the time, you know? But either way, they are commonly referred to as koala bear due to their appearance, and even though their scientific name translates to pouch bear. However, bears and koalas are not related at all. They have gray to brown fur, stocky limbs, and dexterous claws, rounded fluffy ears, and a face with a bulbous nose. They are a sexually dimorphic species, meaning the males are significantly larger than the females. The Queensland koalas can be between 24 and 30 inches long, with the males weighing up to 20 pounds. Both feed exclusively on eucalyptus leaves. Kind of similar to the whole panda and bamboo situation. These are very difficult to feed in zoos because they will only eat eucalyptus leaves, and that's about it. This species is vulnerable, threatened by natural hazards such as drought, predation, and bushfires, but their situation has been further compounded by human activity. Deforestation of the forest which they live has caused a reduction of their numbers and their habitat that has also been fragmented by land use. So I guess, yeah, population fragmentation here makes perfect sense then. It's more for them than it is for the dingoes, but that's alright. I think there might be like a sign for them or something. I mean, there's like this thing, which is really cool. But I don't know if that's a sign for koalas. Did we? I thought there was something. Like a statue or so. Oh, wait, it's here. Yeah, it's not really a statue that goes on the wall. This is supposed to somehow snap to a wall. I don't know why it didn't just come in build. If it's like actually for walls, it should be under building pieces, but so let's just see some information about them that I'm gonna need to know. Yeah, land requirement is 180, which is like nothing. They really small area because they're not going to be moving around a whole lot. Grade 1 climb proof at least 3.5 feet. They cannot swim. They need to be in a group of up to 1 to 4 with 1 male to 3 females. The males will fight for access to the females. They are solitary and often have the offspring become outsiders. They're confident and guests can interact. Ooh, this is another guest interaction one. Ooh, why would we not do that? I mean, it doesn't really work with the setup that I have. Also, I don't know how that's gonna work with the barrier. Yeah, how does that work with the guest barrier? Because it's so low. Man, pathing. Pathing in this game. Do. Alright. Well, yeah, this has to be the most frustrating thing because I'm in sandbox mode and it should just let me build how I want to build, but of course the game wouldn't do that. That makes too much sense. So I have to get rid of everything for something to work. It's like, come on, man. Is it not going to let me do it? Can I have multiple habitat gates? What? Yes, you can. What the? With the guest gate. Thank you. God. This is screwing up my whole freaking build, dude. Oh my god. You have to get rid of every barrier before you place down a path. It didn't used to be this way. And now it is this way. That's... like, I don't even know why it's failed. Oh, come on, game. This is gonna halt all the progress we made today. But I am determined to get people to walk through. I actually am. So, you know what? Yeah, I don't even... Okay. That connects there. I don't even know why this won't connect. I honestly have no idea. Makes no sense to me. There's nothing even near it! This is so far... How am I supposed to do this if I can't put anything near you? Welcome to Planet Zoo, where we just complain about the game. We've gotten like 2 of the animals in so far because of this nonsense. I mean, we don't need it to go out that far. To be honest. Because it's a really small area requirement for the animal. But I do want to have people able to walk through. The habitat. Edit the barrier. The problem is going to be getting the vet thing in there now. The vets have to go in too. I know I could probably just put, like, a staff thing back here. That's so dumb. Put one on the corner, kind of. I don't know about all that. Maybe it's just a dead end. Maybe they don't walk all the way through. You know what? Fine. Let's see. We have some new paths here, right? You can't build a path on the inside either. I hate this game sometimes. How are you supposed to do it? Why do you have to do that? And it doesn't know your settings don't matter. Also, by the way. It's because these parts are here, dude. It's literally not possible to do this. Everything is off. Alerts. Disabled. 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 Scenery and track is disabled. So yeah, this shouldn't be happening. I think you just have to build the gate without, like, a barrier next to it, which is almost impossible to do. But we're gonna try. Let's see. Oh. Yep, it's literally not possible. Because you can't put down a path like this. How did I do this before? They've totally fucked me on this. Fine. You know what? The guests won't go in there then, because you're making this too complicated, and it shouldn't be. Literally, there's no reasoning for that. Screw guest interaction. I'm sorry, everybody. We just wasted like 10 minutes of everyone's life, including my own. It's just, it's too restrictive. Even in sandbox mode, this game's way too restrictive. So the koalas apparently have escaped, even though they're right here. And apparently they need a shelter, which I think is kind of silly. But we'll give them a tiny little shelter. That's too tiny, apparently. Do, 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 do. Alright, koalas, what do you enjoy for terrain? Short grass, got it. Short grass and soil. Easy. Okay. Do, 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 do. So they need plants. And they also need special enrichment. Eucalyptus tree feeder. This is a special thing just for them. Seems like they need two. Did they need two of them? Oh, we can give them two. They also have required climbing. It doesn't look like they're super playful. But they do have a climbing requirement. Of 40, which is not that high. You would just assume it to be higher. I'll give you one out here. A weird little climbing structure there. Do. Yeah, they can't jump, but they can certainly climb. We could make a fake tree too. That's a thing you can do with these. Let's try to snap this correctly. Snap. I think these could be really fun to build for, actually, because with all the new pieces and everything, and climbing frames, should have a lot of options with the koala. Let's see. Can you get on top of any of this? Yes, it just took a second to realize what was going on. But you can, and apparently you can get up there too. We'll have to see how you do that. Where's the eucalyptus tree? Because you kind of need it, don't you? Rainbow eucalyptus. I believe these are climbable. Right? Are they not? Uh-oh. Wait, are they really not? Oh my gosh, they're not. Well, that's not good. Some big oak trees. I mean, they need a lot of coverage. Like a lot. There's some South American stuff here by accident. I don't know why that's there. Why is that there? Lots of coverage for this one. Koala. Koala. If I missed some of the new plants, I apologize. But there, I mean, there's so many plants in the game, it's very easily done. And this is a small animal, so it'll probably get easily lost in the middle of all the trees. I think this one is climbable, yeah. As long as they can't, like, get out, I think we're fine. This whole thing should have been climbable. The whole feeder. Because I'm not really sure how that feeder is going to work. I have to save the dingoes. Oi! Gotta save the dingoes. Do. And of course, there's one on the loose. Did they all get boxed? Some of them might have got reboxed and recaptured. How far can you read out on these panels? I didn't think it was that far. So every pack and bundle and theme has, you know, the lights and benches. So there's that stuff here too. I know there's some like canopies, and you know what? I'm gonna try to fix this a little bit. It's not really that much closer. Do. The koala! Look at them go! They're playing around. Surprised that they're not like super playful though. Wish we could like force it to climb. So he's waving at everybody. Guests think the price of the tickets. Who cares about that crap? It's time for the kangaroo! That's what it is. We're an hour into the stream. It's kangaroo time, boys. And, I really hope these can live with the wallabies. Because we have wallabies. And that would make me really happy if they could live together in the same habitat. Wait. They still have like one more animal. Wait. Now where is that koala? Wait, that's a good comment? That the koala is missing and people don't know where it is? How's that a good thing? I don't know if that's that good. Curve back this way. Probably have a shop out here or something too. Do. Alright, so where... That's the vet entrance. So this here will be the window. And we'll copy this. Throw one of these down here. Deforestation. It's the info board for the koala. We'll have an info board for the next animal, which I said is the koala, sorry, is the kangaroo. After the koala is the kangaroo for Australia. Kangaroo. Oop. There's a Joey. What are like male kangaroos called? Thought they had a certain name or something. Let's see. Australian shop. Well, I know this restricts things, so don't restrict me. We need some energy drinks. This should snap to this. Do 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 do. Okay, hold on. Why won't you let me snap, like, perfectly? That's close enough. Do gulpy, and I'm feeling French fries. I don't know about anybody else, but a hot plate of French fries sounds pretty good right about now. And the kangaroos are here. I repeat, the kangaroos have arrived. We need donation bins for them. And for the dingo, and for the koala. And I guess for the skink, too. Hello, Mr. Kangaroo. How are you? The red kangaroo. Probably the most iconic Australian animal of all time. This marsupial is a large species of marsupial/mammal that lives throughout Australia, found everywhere except for coastal regions and rainforests. There you go. And has large rabbit-like ears and a long face with a blunt snout. L-shaped back legs, and they are sexually dimorphic species. They stand between 4.5 and 5.28 feet tall with a 4-foot-long tail weighing between 121 and almost 200 pounds. The males have red fur and a pale underside, as well as well-muscled legs, chest, and arms, while females have gray fur and do not have large muscles. The red kangaroo is prolific in Australia, so it's not necessary to have efforts in place to preserve the species, but sometimes kangaroos are culled to control their population. They are often killed for meat and leather. However, hunting and killing of kangaroos is strictly controlled. For those that want to shoot kangaroos must have a license, and there is a limit to how many kangaroos can be killed each year to make sure that a healthy population size is maintained. So it's kind of like a moose or a deer in that way, which is interesting. Oceania biome seems like desert and grassland mix. Grade 3 fence at least 9 feet tall, because they can jump, and that's a very important thing to remember about kangaroos. 2 to 10 in a group, 1 male to 9 females, with 1 dominant male per group. Guests can enter if you could figure out how to do it in the game. Good luck. It's really frustrating that I couldn't get it to work today. The game was just fighting me on it, and I didn't want to spend all day doing it. I probably should have set that up ahead of time, but I didn't want to spoil myself on any of the species data. They mature at 2 years, become sterile at 15, and live up to 23. But it seems like they don't need shelter, whereas all the other animals needed shelter. Yeah, they don't need a shelter. They can just live outside. They just lay in the sun. They don't care. Is this a new plant? I think so. Doop 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 doop. Spiky century plants. Can we get a larger tree? No? Not allowed. Those can be together, I guess. And we do love our fairy fan flowers. To add some color. Yeah, it's not really a habitat building stream, but throw in a few things here and there. Sink this into the ground. The angle snap is automatically on today. Because the game loves me. There's also like these, yeah, all this. Split. Copy. The fake rocks. They're important too. Anyway, I'd like some more. I mean, a full group of kangaroos would be wonderful. This is a female because she's gray. This one's hiding in the shade. Smart guy there, right there. That's a smart feller. And a fart smeller. Let's do enrichment. You need food? And water. Are you two mating? That might be a good thing though, because we need baby kangaroos. Or baby koalas. I know the difference between the animals, I swear. See if we can get a keeper over here. Alright, so the next animal, actually, believe it or not, is a big one for me personally. This is like my favorite bird on the planet. And I'm a big bird lover, so this being my favorite bird of all time is kind of a big deal. The southern cassowary, which is literally a dinosaur. Like, actually a dinosaur. And by that, I mean it has all the qualifications of whatever makes an animal technically a dinosaur species. It's so cool, dude. Cassowaries are huge. They're not really like emus, but we do have emus in the game, right? So you could make a big bird exhibit with like ostriches and cassowaries and things. Could these live with anything? Did we check on that? It can live with the wallabies, confirmed. That's what I needed to know. That's really cool. That will be fun for a lot of people to make a habitat out of it. Yeah. And then I still have to fix this. This is going back towards South America, which we'll get to next after I finish the cassowary. Yeah, we have a bathroom here. That's there. I wonder if there's new balloons. There's gotta be a way to find out. That would have been cool if this worked. If any of this worked and the game let me do what I want. It'd be so neat. Construction. Sign. Shop sign. Take the theme off. Where is hat? Is this? This is Looney Balloonies, right?
Abulas.
Looney Balloonies. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes it feels like they don't add DLC stuff.
Hey, yo, Michelle.
Red panda, chimpanzee, lemur, peccary, red deer, orangutan. No. No, but you can buy a balloon if you want to. I don't know if they've added hats. I feel like they're not adding balloons and hats with all the DLCs. And they should. They absolutely should do that. The cassowary. And there's a little statue for it. Yes. Yes, I'm excited. Well, it's gonna be called Southern Cassowary. Can't tell you how excited I am for this animal. This is a big one for me. So yeah, Australia features the blue-tongued lizard. This one's up on the branch there. They've already had some babies, that's fine. Skink! Um, the koala bear. Of course. The dingo. Oh my god, there's so many little ones now. Where'd you all come from? Puppies. Oh, they're howling. Kind of like the wolves, which is going to be annoying. And this has to say kangaroo. I hope we get some more kangaroos soon. Just in time. Just in time for the southern cassowary. Look at the size of it compared to a person. These are big borbs. Big borbs, oh god, they're so cool. They're so cool. The southern cassowary population in the wild is between 10 and 20,000. The southern cassowary is a large flightless bird that lives in the rainforest, mangroves, and grasslands of Papua New Guinea, Indonesia, and northern Australia. They have a black plumage with shaggy-like, almost fur-like appearance and robust gray legs and feet. The cassowary has a distinctive brown casque on the top of its head, curved beak, and royal blue throat and pale blue crown. The back of its neck can be orange, and it has two red wattles that hang down from its throat. Although males and females kind of look similar, females can tend to be significantly larger than males and have bigger crests. The beaks have a brighter coloration. Male southern cassowaries only measure between 44 and 54 inches, whereas the females can be up to 68 inches. So that's interesting, because I feel like in most species, it's the opposite way around. I might have actually learned something new about the cassowary. Can we learn a fun fact about the cassowary? Because I don't think I knew that. The eggs of the southern cassowary are pea green and first laid and fade in when first laid, but then fade in color over time. The talons of the cassowary can be 4.8 inches long and are very sharp. They can be aggressive and been known to kill human beings. Bum bum bum. Although the cassowary is not listed as endangered, its numbers in Australia have declined by 30% in the past 44 years due to habitat loss through deforestation. They are often killed by traffic, and their nests are likely to be disturbed by dogs and boars. Rainforest, 400 meters, grade 2 boundary requirement. They cannot fly, and I don't think they can swim. They only want to be in a group of 1 to 2 with one male and one female. They're solitary, they're confident, but guests cannot enter the habitat. Not that that matters anymore because this game is stupid. They live up to 40 years. Another shelter over there too, just because. Yeah, this is kind of a larger habitat than they need, but it's alright. They want some sand, man. They just want some sand, man. Even though they live in the rainforest, I feel like they could do well with some water in there, but not like they're gonna be swimming anytime soon. give them some grassy rocks. Yeah, let's make it look more like a forested area here for them. Do. Alright, so they can have some plants from Asia too, right? Because technically they live in parts of Indonesia as well. Flowers over here. Flowers. Start with the little trees. Usually I do big first stuff. That out of here. I feel like there's a slight bit of lag right now, and I don't understand why that would be happening. Did you just hiss at me? You just hissed at me, dude. Maybe I might have to limit some certain things here. It's only like 500 guests though. What the hell? What is happening? What the heck is happening here? These are cool looking. Hey, look at that. Cassowary! Yeah, you can get up on these rocks a little bit too. Gives them something to do. They need a lot of coverage. Maybe way more than I thought. I'm like a big tree back here. There they go. They probably like grass too, huh? Yeah, unfortunately, when I do stuff like this, like, it just takes so much time to do everything in the game that there's all this other stuff we don't really get to experience. Like, there's new music from speakers, and we'd have to like sit there and listen to it. So I might throw down a speaker, but I don't think we'll have time to fully hear the Australian sounds of the didgeridoo or whatever the heck is the music that they added for Australia. I think technically they're under education, right? Yeah. This one, scroll down. Australia. Boom. Yeah, we've done this before, and then we didn't really get to hear the music, even if I did it like the first thing. It's like the game is too busy playing its own soundtrack or whatever. Too busy doing its own thing. Oh, is it gonna switch? It might. I want to hear a didgeridoo. Didgeridoo-da-doo-da-day. Do-do-do-do. Yeah, there's all kinds of decoration pieces, and I mean, if you got the DLC, you'll be able to see all that stuff. I'm not going to go through every single piece. There's like 400 new pieces. That would be absurd. It would take forever. Do they? They need a shelter, so I'm assuming they sit down when they sleep. Not all birds do that. That is floating. Why is that floating? I was like, is that floating? It is. Why are these floating? Weird. Alright, cassowaries. Let's see. Need to eat. And drink. some water over there. There's a forage box for food enrichment, which is all they need. And then scent markers. Do you like 2 of those? Yeah, there's ducks and things. Let's do a little ball. Toy ball in the middle. Ooh, it's making noises. It's making noises. Cool. Noisy borbs. We got borbs. Okay, so that's Australia. Skink, koala, dingo, kangaroo, and cassowary. There's a baby. Oh. Is he stuck? No. Hi. It's so tiny. Hello. It's a little baby. He's trying to get up there. He's trying to. He's floating in air, but he's trying to climb up. He's trying to go hang out with his adult. Needs an adult. He needs an adult. You can't just drop them on the climbing structures. I need to make sure we have another keeper in this area. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be playing this like off stream. I mean, I do play the game off stream. You know what I mean. Why is the bathroom no longer connected? That... You gotta be kidding me. I never even disconnected that. I never even... Like, please, dude. It's not that difficult. The view of the dingo is fine. It shouldn't be. There's a solid wall. I don't want you to see the dingo from over here. Dingo. There's a kangaroo. Do 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 do. Okay, so that is 1/2 done. Now, we go to the other half, which is South America. And the first thing we have to do, without question, is obviously the jaguar. The jaguar! So somebody made this, but I don't know if it'll work for the Jaguar. I guess we'll have to see. There's like 2 separate areas, and I don't know if people are supposed to go like in here I mean, it's multi-layered. It's very confusing. I don't know if they want more separated. I might have to, like, snap things apart. I might have to fix this a billion times. Um, Plus, I need, like, a staff. We need a staff building back here anyway. So, facility, quarantine. We're gonna only do South America. The South America quarantine, which is not gonna work because of the barrier. Oh my god. There it goes. Imagine if I made a blueprint for this. Oh my god, did it not save my thing under the theme of South America? It didn't. Cool. Look, I built something. It's a workshop, which you don't really need. But, we'll have that for South America. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, and then I'll have to figure out where the hell I'm putting a staff room. Far away from the barrier. I got it. Staff room large. Yeah, they all have butterflies on them. So what's really cool about the South America pack is we can like mix it with, you could mix it with a lot of other DLCs. And I mean, there's some South American animals already in the game. I'll just call this one Brazil. Even though I think some of the animals are not technically from Brazil, but it just saves me space for typing that in. 1, 2. Welcome to the new zone. 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8. Lots of new staff members. Vets and keepers are kind of the priority here. Need 1 mechanic for each zone. Probably a free roaming caretaker eventually. Okay, because I did put like an info center back here, but it's not really part of the zoo. It's outside. Jaguar! How is this gonna work? I'm not sure. Everyone's least favorite car company. Let's go. I don't know how much space they're gonna need. Really have no idea. Limited viewing option. But somebody made that and I was like, I have to use it. At least once so we can say that I did. And you can walk in here if you want to learn about them. But we'll have a thing on the outside for information. And then this speaker will be all the way to the bottom. South America. Look, we got OTEP here. Or whatever his name is. Olmec. And this one's going to be poaching and exotic pet trade. So there they are. Really pretty kitty. Hi. How are you two doing? Let's just look at terrain. You want some more soil on the inside. So this will be interesting because I think, Jaguars, from my understanding, are pretty aquatic. Kind of like the Siberian tigers. Where they can swim. So I might have to put some water in here, which would probably do a lot for the build. Have to be careful about the amount of space, though. Definitely put water in. And I don't know if I'm gonna need like these machines in sandbox mode. And I can't even see if this is reaching to that water. So we gotta add the water first, Underdog. Amazon color. It's kind of dirty, but that's the way it is. Yeah, I literally can't see if this is within the area. That's poopy. But it should be affected by that nonetheless. It's combined. Okay, connected. They got reboxed. I hope you can swim. looks like you can, which is good for me. And let's learn about the jaguar. Super beautiful animal. An iconic South American animal, one that I've been waiting for a long time in Planet Zoo. They are near threatened with only about 64,000 in the wild. The jaguar, or Panthera onca, is a species of big cat that lives throughout South America, Central America, and Mexico, with rare individual sightings in the southern USA. Although they can live in multiple environment types, they prefer to be in dense forests near swamps and rivers. They are stockily built compared to the other big cat species, weighing in an average of 56 to 96 kilograms. That's not feet, game. They have yellow to orange fur with black rosette patterning and a white underside. Although this species is not endangered, the numbers are decreasing as they are near threatened due to habitat loss caused by deforestation as well as conflicts with rangers caused by the jaguar's killing of livestock, similar to a lot of other predators like the dingo that we saw earlier. But they have been declared protected. So lots of region for the jaguar, only 668 meters, which is not too much. They do require water, but not deep diving. So that's really important if you guys are playing this game to know these things, that this is a swimming cat. So, like I said, similar to like some of the tigers and maybe the lynx or something else, I think can swim, but doesn't need to. This has a requirement for swimming. Not a lot of water, but they do need swimming and climbing as well. Grade 3 climb proof at 10 feet. 1 to 2 in a group. Solitary, shy, probably need that one-sided glass, as most cats do. They live up to 23 years old with a maturity of 3 years. Fun fact, jaguars are really good swimmers and often chasing and catching prey in the water. Female jaguars with cubs can be especially aggressive towards male jaguars and protect their young, just like in the movie Apocalypto. They don't want to live with anything else, though. Let's give them enrichment first, before I do anything else. Okay. It's like 100 degrees in this game, in this map, and they want it up to 108. I'm worried that it could get hotter in this Australian map. So I'll put a cooler in here. But I don't want to freeze them out. I just want them to be able to chill. God, it's so hard to find these things. Oh no! Oh, let's make it like 60. Not 32, because they would freeze. I don't want to freeze the big kitties. Yeah, I don't know. Some coolers, I think the coolers can go through the walls. I'm not sure. I feel like they can. Anyway. They like lots of plants. It's gonna be hard to get something that doesn't poke through the roof. As long as I figure that part out. That's probably going to be the hardest part about keeping this all indoors. I mean, I like this habitat idea, but... Do you have anything small? Thank you. I know I can get some, climbing stuff for them as well. The Attenborough's pitcher plant. David Attenborough. I'm sorry, you're showing me things from Australia. Why are you doing that? These don't live in Australia, they live in South America. Look at these giant trees. Banana plants. Banana plants. Okay. Yes, more trees. Yes. We're getting there. Bramble bush. Just in the corners. Like a trunk in here. Cattails for the cats. Cattails for the cats. Perfect. Little uh, ash tree in here. I don't know if some of these are climbable. Usually the really small trees aren't. I mean, we can add the climbable stuff. I'll do that. It might take a while though. Oh, little cypress trees. Little trees. Hmm. Oh, wait, are these new? These orchids? I don't remember seeing these. These are pretty. Yeah, these must be new. Alright. Hello? Yeah. I guess you could have hanging plants in here. It does make sense. Mm-hmm. More flowers. They like plants. Leave me alone. I'm adding plants for my jaguars. Because I don't know when I'll get the chance to ever do this again. You know? Hmm. I like that these are like climbing on the wall. Hmm. Do 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 do. If I put this in here, will it count? I don't think so. Yeah, if they have climbing enabled, I'd be worried about the jaguar actually being able to escape. Like through the roof somehow. I don't think any of these are climbable though. This one is. But maybe not all the way. Maybe they can't get out. Where'd you go? god, the camera hates being in here too. And why is this not like working as well? What's up with that? He pooping? What are you doing? Pooping out here. It can climb, just I don't think it can climb out. Speaking of climbing. Give you something to climb on here. Yeah, there's like no room for these custom frames, so I'm gonna have to, these pre-made frames, so I'm gonna have to make a custom one. Like, there's no way. It is super windy outside right now. What the heck is going on? Gotta get to the other animals. That should count. I mean, these logs and things count too, right? It's just a matter of if I can get like a branch or something off of it. Do. Not going to the roof. What are you, crazy? Then they'll snap right out and they'll escape. I mean, I kind of... Yeah, hold on. Kind of want to try this. Let's see. How much climbing stuff do you actually need? 92. If only there was a limited space. I don't know if these bars are too high. I feel like they need the big climbing stuff. Get like a platform or something up here. My problem is that there's no real good way to like angle snap these, even if you do 15. Sink it like this. Sometimes the game doesn't want you to do that. Yeah. Do I use a keyboard and mouse? No, I'm on controller. But you can use keyboard and mouse for console edition. If you're coming over from PC and you're more comfortable doing that, it works just fine either way. And that's it for the Jaguars. I mean, they still need, they probably still need some toys and stuff. Let's see. Enrichment for food. Give them a blood pumpkin. That'll be all. Give them a cardboard box. What's in the box? Who knows? What's in the box? What's in the box? Rubber hose ball. I can toss that around. Scratching post. Two of those, why not? Oh, they need just a little bit more climbing stuff. Just one more piece of climbing something. We've spent a lot of time just on this jaguar habitat. I want to get to the next animal. You've played Planet Coaster and you struggle with placement? Oh, like on controller? You mean like placing stuff like this? Well then, yeah. Yeah, there's keyboard accessibility. And there's keyboard accessibility for Planet Coaster 2, but that game's on all platforms now, so you don't even have to worry about it. You don't even got to worry, my friend. I think they can just jump up here. They're chewing up the pumpkin. Oh my god, we need 10 more meters of climbing. 10 more meters of climbing. Something smells funny. And I don't know what it is. It's probably one of the animals. But then how would I smell it in real life? Dun dun dun! Oh! Is there lightning in my game? What the hell is going on? No, I need the smaller one, thank you. This is gonna be tricky. Well, worst case scenario, they get like reboxed, right? If this is too complicated for their brains, it'll just rebox them. Where's the skinnier version? Thank you. Since you asked me a question, I get to ask you a question, right? Is that how that works? Why is that like the number that's like in the top 5 most asked questions on Planet Zoo? Even though it's in like their FAQ. Like whenever I play this game, people ask me that question, yet it's like on the website. They can't get back to this part? That's not good. What the? Maybe they just can't fit underneath? I don't know. We have to get to the next animal. Like, I literally don't have time to do anything else for the Jaguars. They're just gonna have to be happy with what they got. That's it. They got their climbing structure. They can't complain anymore. Okay, the next animal is a capuchin. The capuchin monkey, which is pretty small, I feel like. So I don't know how much of a big barrier thing we're gonna need. Well, we'll see. That's why we're using brick, because nothing can climb up the brick. Capuchins! They're not gonna need that much space, are they? They're really tiny, aren't they? They're like super duper tiny. It's the monkey from Ace Ventura. Cap. Poochin. This habitat needs to be named Jaguar. No, I play on controller because I'm a console player, and I've always been that, and I'll always be that, and nothing's gonna change forever. How do you spell capuchin? Capuchin. The game recognized that. That's what I was looking for. Capuchin. Also, that filter thing has never worked. If you're curious, the filter thing for the game on habitats has never once worked. Ever. 0 times. Actually, 0 times. It's kind of incredible. It's kind of impressive. Somebody dropped their balloon. Okay. We got this going to that. We got coverage over here. We need coverage for this shop where there's huge lines. And we'll get one for this. And probably one right here. So because it's a different area, we're using different lighting, different benches, different trash cans. The South America trash cans and benches are kind of too crazy. Look at this. This is very theme parky. I mean, some people may love this, but I'm like, alright, that's a bit much. That's a bit much. It's a whole anteater on there, dude. Capuchins! Oh my god, they're so tiny. They're so tiny. They're so very small. They're so very little. This is the type of thing where, like, you could lose these. These are gonna get lost in your game. Hello, little capuchin. We're gonna learn all about you right now. The Colombian white-faced capuchin monkey, or as we just call it, the capuchin, is a monkey. It's an arboreal primate that lives in the forests of Colombia, Panama, and Ecuador. There are 11 different species of capuchin, and even more subspecies. And the Colombian variant can be distinguished by the black body fur and distinctive white fur on its shoulders, upper chest, and around its face. They also have a cap of black fur on the top of their head and pale pink face covered in sparse hair, as well as forward-facing brown eyes. They can be between 13 and 18 inches in length, with a 14 to 22 inch long tail weighing between 3 and 8 pounds. Males can sometimes be larger and heavier than females. The numbers of Colombian capuchin monkeys in the wild are in decline, with this species being considered vulnerable. They are threatened by deforestation, habitat degradation, and are also hunted for bushmeat. The behavior and ecology of the capuchin is being studied at various research sites in Colombia, which keeps conservationists aware of the obstacles that these animals face. Do you guys want to learn that they can also live with the tapir, the peccary, the giant anteater, and the capybara? So if you like group environments in your habitats, there you go. The capuchin is added to that. And the white-faced capuchin is also known to rub certain types of leaves on their fur. This is thought to be a method to deter parasites. They use frickin' bug spray, dude. They use bug spray. They live in groups of 8 to 40? Holy monkeys, dude. 51 years? That's incredible. They're promiscuous. Guests can enter the habitat. If you can figure that out, good luck. But we're not doing that today because it wouldn't let me earlier. Apparently we need way more of them. Did we get a sex ratio, though? 13 males to 39 females. Okay, that's not confusing at all. We're just gonna dump them all in there. We need a lot of them. We need a lot of them. People can learn all about them. Okay, let's see. They need shelter? We'll put like a really basic South American shelter in the middle. Well, this looks like it's for the llamas. I know there's llamas. Let's just pick some other shelter. Actually, give me like the flat top one so I can put stuff on top of it. Yeah, we're gonna like layer this, make a kind of treehouse type deal, which I've done before. This will count for their climbing stuff too. Excuse me. Do do do. Look at them. How can you not love them? Let's see. Let's give them a tiny little bed up here. Some bedding. On the second floor. And on the third floor. Alright, they get some bedding. And we will give them food. Food right there. Water for the group. How much space did they need? Only like 200? Yeah. So you can have a whole group in a really small area since they're so teeny tiny. Little itty bitty creatures over here. Spike tree. They don't need all this food, but I'm feeling generous today. They should have lots of toys. 231 is pretty high, but I've seen animals with a higher fun requirement. Do a sprinkler. Did say I was gonna put something on top there. Yeah, let's put a ball on top of that. Good luck finding that one. So I don't really need any more climbing requirement. This tree is huge. He's playing a solo for us. You're doing it wrong. You're using it backwards, dummy. Wild tomatoes, dude. Wild tomatoes for the capuchins. Yeah, I wish there was a way to just filter, like, DLC trees. But, I don't know. Content pack. South America? There we go. The Brazil nut tree. Yeah, I want to use, like, the DLC stuff. Pop, pop, pop. That's the whole point of the stream. These ones are crazy looking. Look at those ones. Whoa. Is that one climbable? It is. Crazy. It's a crazy looking tree there. They're like too tall. I guess that's the point. Just really tall trees. There's some new hanging moss, which is nice. Some new Brazil nut trees. Kind of like these. I want to use these, but they're like too tall. Use them outside. Just to fill in the space out here. Make them like non-climbable though. Just in case. We don't want anything jumping from something to something else to get outside. They're chasing each other over here. And then, I did mention it earlier, the llama is next. The llama. Everybody has a llama that they love. This feels like it could go with the Barnyard pack. You know? A very South American icon of Peru. I'm just gonna put it right on this curve here. Glass. glass. Just have my staff entrance back here. Do. And I'll get some decorations and stuff around it too. Before I forget. Content pack. South America. I mean, I need to use these ruins somehow. You know what? You could use that for the... we're gonna need an exhibit here anyway. You could use that for the exhibit entrance. Like, put the exhibit inside that. Would be kind of crazy. You could do that. We'll come back to that in a second. Don't worry. Don't you worry about that. Okay. I need this donation box. This has to go in here. Donate to the Jaguar. Donate to the Capuchin or the Jaguar or both. And then donate to the Llama. Llama Mama. Llama. Maybe not the most exciting animal. It seems like they come in different color morphs, which they should. But I think it's a nice addition, and I know people will be happy if they're making like a petting zoo, or they're doing stuff with the barnyard pack. I think that goes well with that. It's something I've seen in real life. I mean, there used to be a llama farm, like not super far away from me, but near a place where I used to go all the time. It was like on the way, and it's kind of cool to just drive by and see some llamas every now and then. I think it's probably still there. Just haven't driven by it in a long time, so might have to do that soon. I could go see the llamas. I think making a big South American zoo with like a walkthrough butterfly exhibit would be super fun to do. Bum, bum, bum. Just trying to add some trees, make the whole place look a little bit prettier. Am I using the copy function? Absolutely. Just to place trees down. It saves you a lot of time. I don't know how else you would do it, to be honest with you. So yeah, on one side we had Australia, on this side we had South America, and we are checking on the llamas. Any fans of The Sims out here? This one's got like spots. So this one is white and shaggy with brown patches of wool. And then this one is actually leucistic. We might have to get some more just to see the different colors. But I don't know. What is the group of llamas? Let's learn all about llama. This llama is a species of camelid native to Ecuador, Peru, Bolivia, Chile, and Argentina. Llamas have since been introduced all over the world as livestock because of the high-quality wool that they produce. They are domesticated animals and have lived alongside humans as livestock and pack animals for almost 4,000 years. They have a long neck, long legs, stocky body covered in thick, shaggy wool, and they can be white, tan, piebald, black, or gray in color. Both sexes are about 5.28 feet to 5.9 and can weigh between 280 pounds and 440 pounds. Llamas are domesticated and thus are abundant and well-regulated species which does not have conservation needs, and they are generally good-natured animals, but they do spit. Be careful of the spitting. Unlike any other grazing animals, llamas can barely stick their tongue out of their mouth because of how it's attached. The vicuna and guanaco are cousins of the llama that have never been domesticated. So they can live in groups of 2 to 30, even male to female ratio, which is a frickin' deal, dude. That's really good. So yeah, let's get some more llamas. Let's get this one. This one's like a dark color. Like a brown one in there. Brown llama. City Skylines is one of your favorites. City Skylines is my favorite, and we play remastered every now and then here on the channel. So stay tuned. If you follow, you could see a different simulation game. I promise, it'll happen soon. Probably tomorrow. I literally think I'm streaming it tomorrow if you're watching this live, so there you go. Do 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 do. Living in South America. Bo-do-do-do-do. Alright. I don't know why you all got sent to the vet. But that's a good idea. To get a vet here. There shouldn't be animals that are sick. That's kind of dumb. We're playing a video game. Vet surge. We're playing sandbox. Animals shouldn't get sick. That's silly. I might have forgot to turn that off though. To be completely real about it. South America. There's so much DLC now. There's so much DLC now. Too many filters. Please let me put this here. I'm begging you. I think we're just gonna add smoothies. You're in the rainforest, there's a lot of fruit. It's time for some smoothies. I need the llamas back, please. We need to finish this habitat for the llamas. Llamo. Llamo. You know what I'm gonna do? Since they don't need terrain, or I mean, they don't need hard coverage, instead of water, I'll build a little hill for them. Llamas like to be on mountains and stuff. We need to go back to that Machu Picchu build from like 2 years ago and add the llamas to that zoo. Oh my god. They're trying to trick me into playing this game, actually. You didn't even know this was on console? Yeah, it came out like 2 years ago. Came out a while ago. Well, maybe about a year, almost exactly. Almost exactly a year ago. What is the issue? Why are you diseased? Stop having diseases. Is that research on? Is this a new disease? What's going on? It might, maybe they came with their own disease. Is that possible? Silly llamas. Silly llamas, diseases are not for you. Looks like they don't need a whole lot of plant life. They don't need a whole lot of plant life. Wait, so you're saying all the builders are in like a package deal? Like they're in a bundle on Xbox? That's good to know for other people. If anybody's looking to buy this. I would suggest this over Planet Coaster 2, 1,000,000%. I'm not gonna spend an hour to explain why, just trust me. Just trust me when I tell you, do it. Yeah, play this instead of playing Code 2. You won't regret it. This game's good. It does, like I said earlier, it definitely has obvious problems, but not as many as Planet Coaster 2. This game is fun if you like animals and building. It's definitely worth playing, I think. I do think so. Do. Dude, I don't know what's going on outside, but it's been frickin' blowing like 60-mile-per-hour hurricane-style winds. What is happening? Okay, so the llamas are here. And we'll give them a little food barrel. They need a lot of food. Hold up. They need a lot of food. What the heck? They're hungry. Why are the llamas so hungry? Do not feed the llamas. Should we get the scratching post that looks like a tree? Or the regular scratching post that doesn't look like a tree? Put that back there so nobody can see them scratch their butts. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, llamas, done. Next. I want to get this one right because I know there's a lot of different frogs. It is the red-eyed tree frog. And I know there's a few different tree frogs in this game. But we are looking at this one, I believe. The red-eyed tree frog. Which is good because now we have another tree frog in the game, and I know people love frogs. Frogs are really cool. I want a pet frog, dude. So bad. I want a pet frog. Should just go get one. I need a little bit higher temperature. 80 degrees here, 80 degrees there. 80 and 80. Let's check them out. Look at how beautiful they are. Oh my gosh. Oh, look at his eyes, dude. They're so sick. Look at the coloration of the blue and the yellow on the sides. Yo, these are sick looking. Oh, this one's on the glass. I love when those other frogs are like on the glass. The thing about these ones too is that they're kind of longer. They have like a longer body than the other tree frogs in the game. That looks so neat. Oh my gosh. What a cool little exhibit animal. How can you not love it, dude? They're so neat. The red-eyed tree frog, a great picture to Population in the wild is unknown, but at least concerned. The red-eyed tree frog is a species of arboreal amphibian that lives in the tropical rainforest regions of Central America. Female frogs are larger than males, but both have the same markings. As the name suggests, the red eyes have vivid red eyes with black pupils. The upper body and upper legs of the frog are pale green, with such as the frog curls up and closes its eyes. It's well camouflaged against the leaves on which it lives. This tree frog has bright blue sides with yellow reticulation and blue thin lines or blue thighs with orange feet and a pale underbody. It is not endangered, although its population can be threatened by deforestation and unsustainable collection for pet trade. They have extremely sticky feet due to their surface being made up of an uneven microscopic hexagon pattern. This allows them to crawl upside down and stick to most surfaces, even when carrying the weight of another frog. They stack up on each other. 1 to 5. Males may be aggressive during the mating season, and they only live about 5 years, guys. So you gotta be careful with your frogs. And then I think it's time for the last animal in the bundle, the giant anteater, which was not featured in the video. They made a video for Planet Zoo, to announce the release of the DLC, and then they didn't showcase the frickin' anteater, dude. I was like, how can you forget about the anteater? Don't forget about the anteater. Probably try to get a shop there, but that'll break the whole game if I do that. So all this is gonna be all this is gonna be glass here. I'll get one of these. Across from this path. It's actually kind of perfect. Ant. Eater. Now I know that there are termite mounds in the game, and I don't know if that's going to be featured as a thing for them. And I don't remember if it's a habitat thing. I don't remember. Let me take everything off and then search termite mound, yeah. I'm gonna put that there. And we'll see if they want that or not. But either way. Edit this. Highlight that. Don't hurt my frogs. Don't touch my freaking frogs. Okay. I believe they're technically under the term giant. Giant anteater. Yep, here they is. I also think these are exciting, and I was really curious if these can climb or not in the game, so we're about to find out. Meanwhile, we'll look for some signs or something. Or props. Oh my god, don't freeze. game tried to freeze. I was about to scream. We're almost done. We're almost done. A little llama statue. This is like the golden llama from Fortnite. It's right here. The golden llama. Yeah, there's some really cool stuff, like you could make a temple. If you had unlimited time, you could make your own temple. And there's murky waterfall stuff now, too. I didn't even realize they added this. Just for dirty water. That's literally what that's for. They were like, you want water? We got dirty water. Anyway. Look at them. Anteaters, you're hiding in the grass. You're hiding in the grass. They like the dirt and mud, huh? They like mud. They don't like tall grass, they want mud. Maybe a little bit of sand too. I like their tails. They got like these crazy big fluffy tails. Show me your tongue. Stick your tongue out. Go bleed. They do need shelter too. South American shelter. Well, I was gonna use this for the llamas, but the llamas don't need a shelter, so we're using this for the anteaters now. The giant anteater is vulnerable with only a population of about 5,000 in the wild. It's a medium-sized mammal that lives in the grasslands and forests of Central and South America. As the name suggests, this species feeds almost exclusively on ants and termites, detecting ant colonies by smell before digging a hole to feed using its long sticky tongue. The giant anteater has a very distinctive appearance with the long tubular snout, small eyes and ears, stocky limbs, and a coarse mane and thick bushy tail. They also have a characteristic pattern across their bodies with white front legs and a gray muzzle with a black stripe across their chest, throat, and shoulders. The giant anteater is a vulnerable species with an overall population that has decreased 30% between 2000 and 2010 as their habitat is under threat due to deforestation and expansion of agriculture. And also they are badly impacted by wildfires, hunting, car collisions, and dog attacks. That's sad. It's sad. But that's why we gotta put them in the zoo to save them. We have to save the anteaters, dude. I gotta save the anteaters. Probably have a conservation thing here for them too. Right in the middle. I think we already had one for deforestation, but that affects so many of the animals. Especially in this, like, in this group with these areas, especially in the rainforest. I think that's the #1 issue with rainforest animals. So, the dingo's about to die. No! But look at all the baby dingoes. Are they playing dead? Are you stuck? Hey. Are you okay? Why are they standing still? They were playing freeze tag or something. Yeah, why is she stuck? Is this a thing they do? They play dead? Or is this a bug with the new DLC? Oh, baby kangaroo. Look at the baby kangaroo. We can't see you because you're in the tall grass. You're hiding from me. It's a little Joey. It's a little Joey. Hey. Hi. Here. Australian bunnies. That's what those are. I want to see a baby cassowary. But I don't think they had babies yet. Oh, maybe they did. Oh my gosh, look at you. Look at the coloration on the baby cassowary. So cool. Oh my gosh. Oh, it has the little waggles. This is actually a really good model. Like, no joke, this baby might actually look better than most of the baby birds in the game. That's really well done. That's a proud father right there, dude. Sorry, I got distracted by the alert. Back to the anteater. I have to take care of you. So yeah, they do have the termite thing. They do have the termite mound. And they have a bit of a need for toys. They can play soccer. Why are you getting diseased? I need them in here so I know how many plants they want. Oh my god. Game. Game. Stop. Help me. It's alright. We got a capuchin. We got capuchins. How will you even know which ones are babies if they're all tiny? I think they need the... It says they can climb up here. But I don't think they can get up to the second level. Which is annoying. So I'm gonna have to make a thing for them. I didn't want to do it, but... I have to be able to get up there. do 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 do. Well then. I don't know if that's enough space to,
My pen.
do 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 do. I want to make it so that they can climb up there. I just need to know that you can get to the... to the second level. And then we have to finish the anteater habitat, and then we're done. Okay, now they can get up there. Yeah, because I think some animals can only use, like, the smaller climbing stuff. And they're, like, ones that are, they're so tiny. They are so very tiny. Yes, now you have a way to get all the way up to the top. Okay, that's perfect. Stop with the diseases! Stop with the diseases. My anteaters just need plant eaters. My anteaters need plant eaters. Why is there like African plants in South America? See what I'm saying? I feel like this tree is for this other area. Yeah, why would that be in South America? I'm so confused. But maybe trees can just live all over the place. I don't know. These ones are kind of crazy too. This is like so much coverage. They don't really get taller than that, do they? Monkey Puzzle Tree. That's a name. They don't like that one. They do not like that one. But they do like this plant. Okay, so the anteaters might be a little bit more picky than some of the other animals in terms of plant life, which is fine, because that's just part of the game, and that's how it works. Some animals are picky about the plant life. You gotta have different difficulties. Not every animal can be a breeze. Some animals have to be, you know, like a panda or something that's super picky, for example. So, can you climb or no? I don't think so. I don't think the anteater can climb. But I feel like in real life they like the logs. Speaking of which, where's that log? That fallen log? Let's give them that. That fallen log. There it is. Well, this thing's part of like a whole nature scene. Yeah, there should be some blueprints here. Content pack. South America. Yeah, look at that. Cool. And then you put like a river underneath that or something. That'd be so sick. Yeah, I don't know. Can they even fit underneath? I don't think so. But this is a really cool feature. Ta-da! Water in between. I think they could probably swim too. Raise it up and then duplicate the rocks. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Let's move this a little bit. That's actually a good idea, underdog. No. Mm. This angle snap garbage out of here, dude. Why do video games do that? Especially this one.
Buongiorno, Camonina.
Let's see. I need that mossy rock back. Ta-da! Animal has escaped. What the fuck? Wait, how? From jumping from tree to tree? I thought none of this was climbable. Sorry. I don't understand. I let them get up here and then they found a way to climb. This isn't climbable. Are they snapping underneath? There's no way, right? This didn't happen before. Oh my gosh. Nothing can be simple, dude. I can't even see them, they're so tiny. Hey, two adult cassowaries are fighting. Why are there so many things happening? The baby grew up. How'd you get so far away? And also, how the fuck did you escape? Like, I don't understand. Unless it's this tree, it doesn't make any sense.
Whoa!
Okay, now. They can, I think they can go there. I just have to move this part. Hold on. Wait a minute. Woohoo! Anteater. They sleep in a little ball. Cool. Yes! Now they can go underneath. I don't know why we did that, but it was fun to do. It was just a fun thing to do. The eucalyptus tree. Do. So there's space to add like shops, but I don't think the game's gonna really let me do that. Because of all the barriers. Ooh, wait a minute. Right here, it's letting me do it. I'm not gonna even ask questions. Yeah, nowhere else. But up here, maybe? Yeah, I'll probably do vending machines all over the place. So we had smoothies and energy drinks. Do we want a third thing? Want like slushies or something? Why not? Yeah, this might have to get changed, but if we go snap to this and then content pack, there's also a bath. Which would be great if the game let me put it in. Wait, maybe. Oh? Heck yeah! Yeah, these are too far spaced apart, but like I get it. I get why it's that way. Shop shelf for this. And then we'll double check all the animals. And finish the zoo. Somebody's running from the police. Somebody broke a law. A lot of people in the zoo now. Hooray! Okay, tree frogs. I think we're set. I just need to lock this person in here. Lock the building and never let them out. I mean, what? I need like a default bathroom or something. I mean, I guess I could use this bathroom. It doesn't matter. And then all the other people, I mean, this person's catching wild animals. This person's just walking around. This person's free roaming. This person's free roaming. Just entrance. Yeah, we just need staff for the beginning part. Like you. Someone to just clean up the trash. And a security guard. I think that's it. I don't think we need anyone else. There's just the trade center, information building. Like, I could see myself putting a guest shop down here. So we'll do that too. Oh, and the ATM. I forgot. Almost forgot about the ATM. ATM there. ATM there. One there, and then one right in front of the Jaguars. I always forget, like, one thing. There's always that one thing. I mean, I love this shop shell. I love the way this one looks. It's so goofy. Just two plants next to each other. Two big leaves. So silly. Yeah, I don't think the Sylvaneers even work anyway. But I do need to check Hatsfend. No, we did. Did we check hats? We checked balloons. We didn't check hats. I don't know why they just didn't just make a souvenir shop. Like, just make this for that. Why couldn't we figure that out? It's so weird. But it would show, like, the toys. If there was new toys, which there's not, but it would show them, like, down here, I guess. I don't know where the props... Where's the toy props? Souvenir props. Yeah, there's none for the DLC. But yeah, here's your like t-shirts and whatever. Anyway. So clutch this. Attach that to that. And then this. To that. Employ this gentleman properly. Couple clicks. There's your slushies. And yeah, you get the point. So, what we did was we checked out the Australia and South America bundle, which features all kinds of cool decoration pieces and building stuff for Australia. I do like the vibe. I think this kind of stuff would mesh well with like the North Africa style, kind of, too. We have dingoes that freeze in place for some reason. This one's like stuck. I don't know what's going on with this. I don't know if this is a bug or if they just play dead. Like, I have no idea, but it keeps happening. Every time I check on my dingoes, they're just kind of laying perfectly. They're just standing perfectly still. So, not sure what's going on with the dingoes. We also have the blue-tongued skink or blue-tongued lizard. There's one under there. There's one over here. There's one up here. There's one over here. And then the koala bear. Which are just kind of hanging around, doing their own thing. They crawl around, but they're supposed to be living in trees. There's a lot of kangaroos. Lots of kangaroos, all having lunch. Then we added, I think my personal favorite in the Australia pack, and I understand if it's not yours, the cassowary. Just such a cool, like, actual living dinosaur. Such a sick animal. Straight from the paleontology school of animals. And then, I think that's it for Australia, right? Over in South America, we started with the jaguar habitat here. They're swimming. Look at the cubs swimming. Oh my gosh. She's doing it. She's doing a kitty paddle. It's not a doggy paddle. It's a kitty paddle. Look at that face she's making. That goofy little jaguar. The jaguar's on the inside there. And then the capuchins that apparently keep escaping. Somehow. I don't really understand it. Maybe they can dig underground. Maybe they can climb up. I think... Are these babies? It's hard to tell. I think this is a juvenile. It's hard to tell because they're so tiny anyway. Yeah, these are very small. I believe this is the smallest monkey species in the game now. These are like half the size of the macaques. I just really wanted to say macaque every chance I get to say that word. We added the giant anteater, which I think are pretty neat. I don't know if it's like the most exciting animal in the game, but they're really cool. And they can live with a bunch of the other things from South America. They can actually live with the capuchins if you wanted to. I think these with like tapir would make a tapir exhibit a little better. Because I think tapirs are, a lot of people love that animal. It's like their favorite. So you mix those with the tapir and you got a great South America habitat. And then, of course, the llamas. There's some juvenile ones. I think the cool thing about the llamas for me is that there's all kinds of different fur patterning and coloring. And we like varieties here. The juveniles are just smaller versions. That's what baby animals are, so they're there. And of course, every pack has a habitat or an exhibit animal. Excuse me, it's an exhibit animal. This is the red-eyed tree frog, and these are super cool too. So I'm glad that these get added because I'm a big fan. Look at him. Oh, he's doing the little thing. It's clearing his eyes. Yawning. Oh my god, there's a yawning animation for the fucking frog. If you don't think Planet Zoo is amazing, things like that sell the game for me personally. There's so many different animations in this game, and I gush about it. I'm like, dude, the selling point, it's the animals, but behind that is like the individual animations for each animal. I don't know if I've seen a frog yawn before, but I just saw it on stream, which is super cool. Super cool. This one's on a leaf, this one's on a rock, this one's climbing a tree, this one's over here, this one's on the glass. I mean, come on, guys. But yeah, that's gonna do it for me today and for the bundle. And we'll be back in Planet Zoo if another DLC drops. If Oceania or the mountains or whatever would be next, I'm not sure. Maybe Barnyard? Who knows? But thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed.